you guys don't want to pay me, then I'm gonna go try and play in the NBA.
Man, you did the Bo Jackson. I did. Man, get the hell out of here, bro.
Man, I know I'm gonna get got. But I'm gonna get mine more than I get got, though.
2-4 for the one time. I'ma get got, but I bet I get mine. 2-4 to 2-6. And if I get got, then you know what I'ma get.
It ain't an hour.
It's an hour, bruh.
Well, you was
supposed to be here. I was using the restroom. I was doing a
45
one.
minutes ago when I pulled up.
You was supposed to be here at 2:45. All right, we rolling, right, Jacob? All right, cool. You supposed to be here at 1:45, dog. You made our guests wait. This is a special guest. We got all special guests. What? Because I say 2:55.
Shut your ass up.
All right, man.
You right, my boy. You right, my boy. You right. I did that.
Yeah, you was late.
I was hella late. No, I apologize.
Got a Cal alum in the building, and you super late. You know what I mean? You super late.
Disrespect.
You know what I'm saying? So
Sherman's late. Sherman's late all the time.
You said he is.
Yeah.
And there's a joke too when he gets there. Like there's no remorse.
No.
Oh no, y'all was
Do
supposed
you
to
have
wait.
any remorse too, or is it like a
man.
Seattle? None, right? No.
Hold up, T. Hold up, TJ.
Like a Seattle what?
Yeah, hold up, TJ.
He was there too, though.
Hold up. Let me introduce him, man, because the viewers to get got us got to know who we got on. All right, 14-time Pro Bowler. Came in the league, what was that, 99?
97.
97. Ended in 2014?
13.
13. I gave you an extra year. 6-time first team All-Pro. NFL receptions leader at tight end. NFL 2000s All-Decade Team. Kansas City Chiefs Hall of Fame. Consensus All-American in college, too. One of the greatest, arguably one of the greatest tight ends in NFL history. Tony Gonzalez, welcome to the pod.
Yes, sir.
It's good to be here.
Big dog, what's happening?
So now you can go ahead and get on him.
So
he
Mike
was hella late.
I was, damn.
Hella late. I'm using y'all word. Hella late.
Won't you breathe at least?
Nope, I ain't breathing,
Take a
dog.
breath, your square ass.
Oh, now I gotta be a square. You see him? You know what I
My
mean?
dog don't even want to breathe. He couldn't wait. This is the type of shit. Oh,
Yeah.
this is the type of he want to do. He can't wait to, you know what I mean, jump down.
Hey, Tony, he's a master deflector of like, you know what I'm saying? You see that now?
I'm saying I was talking about Sherm. So
Yeah.
when he shows up late, everybody's waiting for something. When you show up late, you usually
Have some
say-
remorse. I'm
you
sorry.
Say,
My
but
bad.
then we're like, and no, not gonna get
Nothing.
it.
You
Come
don't get
on,
nothing
man.
from
I ain't
Sherm.
gonna let y'all beat my dog down. My dog ain't, man.
No, I didn't
he
hear
ain't
you.
that
There was
bad.
no-
He didn't say
There was
no
no-
remorse.
No,
remorse.
sorry.
Oh, so you on this too? Oh, you know what? I know what this is.
I'm just saying that
This the analyst type of desk type of situation
what are you
going on.
talking
I know
about?
the type of connection that's going on. I can understand that. Look,
be manners.
hey, my bad, my bad, big dog.
What you talking about?
I apologize, my boy.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
family, my bad.
Okay, Sherm, where's
There
Sherm
you
at?
go,
Sherm?
cuz.
You apologized. You apologized.
Hey,
Which
man,
is
on
fine.
behalf of Sherm, my bad.
Yeah. Man, Tony G, man, first of all, man, thank you for coming
Thank
by
you
the
for
pod,
coming
man.
by.
Thank you for waiting too, man, because you know.
Yeah, I'm glad we got to.
We got
to catch up.
We got
was-
to catch up.
We got
and
deep.
stuff
See,
like
look,
that.
so that's what I
Yeah.
was doing.
Well,
you know?
it worked.
I was setting the play up. I know y'all ain't seen each other because we just left from Vegas. So,
Vegas. Yeah, the
you know what I
fight.
mean? We do this. You know what I mean? You new to this. You feel what I'm saying?
new to this.
Yeah, but it's all good.
Yeah,
you
my
feel me?
bad,
Nigga, you know, we done been running through Cal and all kind of. Yeah, I mean, we been doing this. So I just wanted you to get an opportunity to really get with him. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
But you
I
know
was
had
really
already
looking
knew
out.
him. I knew.
I didn't say nothing about that. So don't worry about
How your
that.
phone going off too, and then the ringtone was terrible too. You
is
got on
that?
some flutes?
That was
What is
Dublin.
wrong with
That's
you,
hey,
bro?
He was in Dublin. That's not Dublin.
Yeah,
That's my alarm, my boy.
Dog.
You're Irish now.
You got bro,
that's
you
my
on one
alarm,
today.
man. Don't worry about all that.
You won one, but you did mention it, Beast Mode. Tony, you went to Cal too. You know what I mean? Give us some earliest memories. We were talking beforehand. We're going to get into what we were talking about before Beast Mode showed up late. But just some of your memories of Cal, man. Why you went there in the first place, man? Because we all know why Beast Mode went there. It was, it was right there by the crib. You know what I'm saying? So he just was like, I'm just going to slide next door.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about nowadays, I would never go to Berkeley because there's too much money out there. Like they couldn't afford me. I would go to one of those SEC schools, But the reason I went to Cal back then, I wanted to play football. I could have went to any school I wanted to, pretty much. And basketball, I played both sports. It was kind of mainly the West Coast, Pac-12, Pac-10, Pac-12.
Pac-10. Was Pac-2 now.
Pac-2 was now. Recruiting me. And so it came down to, I wanted to play basketball. So Arizona, Lute Olson, they were really good back then. And then Cal had Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And so I went up there.
Just like that too now. I think about it.
You look like Jason Kidd.
You look dead on J. Kidd.
That's not true. That is not true.
He don't look like Jason Kidd. He just light-skinned, bro. That's it,
that's
bro.
what it might be?
That's all it is, dog.
Well, I mean, J. Kidd from the town too, but you kind of look like J. Kidd a little bit.
I knew you was saying
and he was hooping too.
So that's why I went there. I went there because they were a good program. They went to the Sweet 16 and football. They were a top 10 program at the time. And we had basketball, I think the #1 recruiting class. And so I was thinking national championship for football and basketball. I wanted to, and then Berkeley too, because it's Berkeley. And I was never one of those guys like, I'm going to the league. Like, I'm going to go there and go to the league. I knew that was a possibility, but I was also like, if it doesn't work, at least I got a Berkeley degree. I never got anyway. Did you get a degree?
Nah, hell no. Come on,
what?
so
You ain't got no
it meant
degree?
that.
I thought you had one.
I thought you had one too.
Yeah.
So look,
didn't they give you an honorary one or something?
Meanwhile, back at the ranch before I was rudely interrupted because I'm late, so now just gonna step all on me. Like, God damn. But they had that back then too about Cal, like the academic achievements and all of that.
Like how good of a school it was? Or
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like for the prestigiousness of it and all that shit? Yeah. Berkeley was I was figuring like if you get a Berkeley degree, you can write your ticket to go get a job somewhere.
You got to think Berkeley was always like Cal has always been that school that's like super like left. You know what I mean? Super. Let's hell with the establishment. Let's you know what I'm saying. Let's ask the right questions, create change, all that type of stuff.
Naked
it's that
people in
energy.
school walking around. Do you remember all that?
You said walk around?
Naked people, like one of the students would go to class naked.
Are you serious?
We ain't had none of that.
Yeah, they're very free.
Living in the trees though.
In the trees.
Yeah, we had for sure.
Yeah,
they had a
we had
whole
that.
ecosystem up there.
Yeah.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they didn't want them to cut down the trees to try to build a new stadium.
Yeah, co-ed dorms. I think that was something that's not why I went there.
Yeah,
Co-ed dorms? I had
which was
co-ed
crazy.
dorms?
Yeah,
Showing up
yeah,
there
yeah.
and
Like men and women rooms right next to each other?
yeah,
Or
and
floors?
and
No,
and
same
bathrooms
pod,
and the
yeah.
bathroom.
What?
In the morning, you're
Co-ed,
showering
And
right there. There's girls and
Oh, that's
boys
why
all
you
together.
went there. That's exactly why you went there, bro. You be lying, dog. You went there for that because they had co-ed dorms and co-ed bathrooms.
It's, by the way, it's not as cracked up as you think it would be.
Yeah. You experience that you probably don't want to experience.
Probably don't want to experience out there.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, that's interesting though.
Well,
I
I wanted to ask him this, especially about because obviously your basketball skill set helps in football.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Number one, how, so that our viewers, our listeners can understand that from you. Number one, how, and number two, do you think kids today like specialize too much in like one sport as opposed to playing multiple sports so you can get a wide array of skill sets and be able to use it?
Absolutely. Well, first, basketball, I wouldn't have been able to achieve everything that I achieved in football without basketball. Because I think that was my off-season workout program, by the way. Like I would lift weights.
It is hella cardio though.
Oh, the running up and
Basketball,
down.
bro.
You're using different muscles. I think it just makes your body overall healthier. And a big thing about basketball is you're jumping up to catch the ball, you're jumping up to get rebounds. And so if you ever watch my tape, what I was really good at that I know this is like if you said, hey, what's the one thing I know that I did better than anybody in history of tight ends is I could go up in traffic and go catch the ball. It's because just throw it up there and I'm going to go catch it between two people because that's just a rebound for me. And I constantly was doing that. And so that really helped cardio. I never got tired on a football field. And then the other part of that too, the kids nowadays, like they discourage that so soon now. My kid's a freshman in high school, and I wanted him to play football and basketball because he likes both. And the coaches were like, the basketball coach, I could see it in his eye. He didn't come out and say it, but he was like, he's going to play football? And I'm like, yeah, he's going to play football. Like, why are we talking about specializing so soon? I can't stand it right now. And I think there's a lot of reason why kids are getting hurt. I think it kills your ceiling too. I did everything as a kid. It wasn't just football and basketball. I surfed. I'm from Huntington Beach. I rode a skateboard. I did volleyball. I did soccer. I did all that stuff. And that's where you develop your athleticism. That's how you become truly dynamic out there, is when you have this base of all these different sports that you play. And then you'll specialize later, of course, like I did.
Bit later. I was, before you got here, Beast Mode.
Damn.
What?
You got it today, bro. You got
It's all love, bro. What are you talking about?
You
This
got
was
it.
literally before you got here. We were talking. This is the Show Love to the Running Back segment, brought to you by PrizePicks, where you can win real cash by just picking more or less on your favorite players. Money! You're supposed to say, what's up? Or yeah.
Where you
What up?
win more cash if you wash your ass.
Something like that. Let's show love to the running backs. You know who's really impressed me this season?
Who you got?
Saquon Barkley. You know he went to Penn State, the greatest university of all universities.
I don't know
you
what
do know that, right?
wrong with you,
the
dog.
Eagles offense heating up, big dog. And they take on the Packers this Monday. You think more or less on his rushing yards against Micah?
More.
More or less than you think he's gonna have more yards? Why? He's going up against Micah Parsons. You know they were teammates at Penn State.
Micah pass rusher.
But they were teammates at Penn State. You do know that, right? You do know that, right?
Micah pass rusher. I got Micah getting sacks more.
He went less 3 out of 4 times in October.
That's all right.
Thank you to our good friends at PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app.
This episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. The hard-hitting football action is even better with PrizePicks. The weather might be changing, but the feeling of being right never gets old. So keep the season rolling on PrizePicks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5.
The first few months of football season has been entertaining, Beast Mode. Baker has been cooking. Drake Mays have been heating up.
So, man, Jackson Dart, you know what I mean? I'm taking the more, you feel me? On PrizePicks, how you play is up to you. If you want flexibility, choose Flex Play, where you can get paid even if one of your picks miss. And if you want the biggest payouts, go for the power play. No matter your play, PrizePicks is always great way to put your takes to the test.
PrizePicks also offers injury reboots. If one of your players leaves the game in the first half and doesn't return, PrizePicks won't count it as a loss.
Download the PrizePick app today and use code GETGOT to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code GETGOT to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks is good to be right, my boy.
What time is it? Game time.
Basketball season is back, money, and there's nothing better than sitting in an arena, the adrenaline rushing, watching home hoops.
Love me some hoops, my boy. Always said, you know what I mean? I like when hoopers go hard in the paint like running backs.
And we were just scrolling through the app looking for tickets for basketball games for this season. Easily found some great seats at great prices as low as $25 with a steal, Beast Mode.
$25, man. I love Game Time because it shows you views from all the seats in the venue. Always need to see my view before I buy.
Get a panoramic view of the seat before you buy it. I agree, big dog. Also my favorite part.
And it's easy to find not only NBA tickets, but any other event tickets in your area.
How about them? Dare I say it? College football tickets with Penn State, even though we just blew it.
Damn, give it up, Mike. Chewing your old glory football days, man.
Take the guesswork out of buying NBA tickets with Gametime.
Download the Gametime app, create an account, and use code GETGOT for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply.
Again, create an account and redeem code GETGOT for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Gametime app today. When you're in it, because he was one of the greatest tight ends to ever play. When you in it, did you realize you were evolving the position? Like, did you realize you were pushing the limits of the position while you were playing?
Yeah, I think I started to realize that going into my third year.
That early?
Well, yeah, for sure. My rookie year, they split me out and they'd throw me that jump ball, but that wasn't too unique. I guess they would do that to tight ends. They weren't doing that with tight ends. But I remember going into my third year and I was having a really good year, and we were playing against teams, where the tight end is always lined up on that's where tight ends, we never stood up. It wasn't nobody did that. And so I was doing that, and the reason why is because the tight ends didn't catch that many balls. But I was getting sandwiched. They put the DN right over me and put the outside linebacker right on me, and he would just grab it out of me.
Like a vice.
This guy, like illegal. You couldn't do it nowadays.
Yeah.
But that's what they let him do. That was the game back then. And so Jimmy Ray, my offensive coordinator.
You had Jimmy Ray too?
Did you have Jimmy?
Yeah, he was with me in San Francisco.
Yeah, I love Jimmy.
Dude.
Jimmy, I owe Jimmy everything. I give him a lot of credit because he said, all right, we're going to split you out now and get these linebackers in space, and let's see what they can do with you then. And like Bill Romanowski, he's this dude who used to guard. He's a dirty player. And once I got his ass out in space, it was like
it was over.
Like anybody, like once
Bill,
I get in space, I got you. And so that's where it really started. Is okay. On third down, I'm standing up. Or even on first and second down, like all these special situations, I was playing the X, the Z, the F, like all over the field now. Because of Jimmy, we started doing that. Bro. And then nobody had done that before. And now you see it, it's like how many tight ends actually put their hand in the dirt now.
None of them do really no more. Too much. Yeah, none of them really do. Bro, so you remember back in, 2012 when I got a mic'd up clip saying that Tony G keep beating our ass, bro. You remember you was in Atlanta. You beat us. Yeah. We were in Seattle. We came down there.
That was go to the
NFC Championship.
Yeah. Championship.
Yep. And y'all ended up playing San Francisco the very next week. Man, you scored a touchdown, and he caught a pass on that last drive. I'm like, bro. And they kicked the field goal to beat us, dog. I'm reliving. I really don't want to relive.
So now you back on my team now?
Yeah. What?
You back on my side now?
I'm always on your team, bro. It's all love.
No, sent us home. When you was over here just kikiing.
I don't feel bad for you guys. You guys won a damn Super Bowl the next year.
I mean, I'm just saying, you was over here kikiing. You know what I mean? Sent us home.
Yeah, he did. He did.
We would have beat Frisco.
We would have, because we had just beat him by 35 a couple weeks before that.
See what I'm saying?
We would have. You
over here kikiing with sent us home.
Was Matt Ryan the best quarterback you played with in your career?
Yeah.
Why?
Without question. When I got to Matt, I was 33 years old.
Damn, and you had some years in by the time you got to Matt.
Yeah, it was year 13.
Yeah.
And so if I would have had him my whole career, I would have put up I put up good numbers, but I would have put up some major numbers because I think in the 5 years I was with him, I averaged around 80-something catches, almost 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. And I'm an old man out there running around. He was, without a doubt, nothing against those other guys I played with, but you saw what he did with Julio and Roddy and all those guys. He's the MVP of the league.
Our coach, our old coach, Pete Carroll, Pete has said that. He says Matt Ryan, the 2008 draft ushered in this era of passing. Mm-hmm. It started with that draft, and it started with Matt Ryan. Mm-hmm. And if you look at, in the history book, Matt Ryan is up there from a passing yardage standpoint.
Yeah,
he was throwing that thing around the yard,
Yeah,
bro.
he can throw it.
Slaying that thing.
Like he can spin it, man. Did you enjoy blocking that tight end, bro?
Yeah,
Hell
I did.
no.
I did. I
You
did.
didn't.
Don't say that.
Man, no, you
What are you
didn't,
talking
man.
about? Yes, I did.
Man, I'm gonna call
I
my
did, especially-
man.
You know, I played so
I'm
long.
gonna ask you, man.
You ain't.
I played so long.
Tony,
This
all
is
right, look,
back
keep
before-
keep it a stack with us, bro.
But I'm
Keep
telling
it a
you,
stack.
when I first came in the NFL, see, you guys are thinking now.
yeah.
Tight ends now don't block.
No, hell no.
Back when I came in, you had to block.
You had to
like
block
that
him up.
wasn't part of it. I remember I showed up the first day I got drafted to the Chiefs, and I showed up, and Derek Thomas was there, the great Derek Thomas, and this DN named Von Booker, and he was a big DN, and he didn't know who I was. This is back before social media. He doesn't know what I look like. He just knows we drafted a tight end.
Yeah.
And so I could see him talking away from me, and they're like, "Yeah, that's him. That's our draft pick." And he looks at me, and he's like, "What? That guy?" And he looks at me and goes, "Hey, Gonzalez." And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "You have to block me." Like that. And I remember going through like, but that's what tight ends do back then. You had to block. It was rare. And I say this with all due respect. The guy who caught a lot of balls, and I love him, Shannon Sharp, top 5 tight end ever. But he really didn't have to block that much. But all the rest of us had to block a lot. And so that was part of the game.
So you was double teaming and getting up to the second
triple
level.
to the
Man,
mic.
get the hell out of here,
Triple to the
Tony.
mic.
No,
All
no, no, you ain't triple to the mic.
Watch the film. I was tripling to the mic.
I can't see him
No,
doing
no,
that,
no,
bro.
no.
Like, triple.
But see, what he
Storm-
didn't
80
say, did
Storm
you
boss.
have to block?
Yeah.
He said, did you like to?
I enjoyed blocking.
enjoy
I
doing it?
enjoyed it.
Hold on, he said what?
The first 7-8 years, I enjoyed blocking. I played 17 years.
Now
A
the
good
truth
decade.
coming out.
A good
Now
decade.
the truth coming out.
Dude, towards the end of my career, I was like, why? No, put the young tight in there. Let him block. But, yeah. I'm telling you. Put the tape on.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And you know what, man? I because in that run game, that tight end block is so important.
It ends up being at the point of attack, especially in gap schemes, bro. And your favorite play to power. That down block by you, a lot of times that ball end up hitting right behind you
All
at some
the time.
point.
And so we had Priest Holmes.
Oh, we just
talked
Priest
Priest
Holmes.
Holmes. Did you talk to Priest?
Yeah, we just talked to Priest.
Larry Johnson.
Oh, yeah,
we had
LJ.
some really good running backs, and it was all 80 storm balls, power football, the tight end up in the middle, all that stuff leading. Yeah, you play fullback.
Yeah,
I'm telling
I
you, that stuff beating Al Wilson on like
Yeah, I
these
remember Al Wilson.
linebackers back in the
Yeah.
day too. These big thuggish linebackers that will knock the shit out of you. Like I had to go up
big
in the
padded
hole and
LeVar
lead
Kirkland
block.
linebackers. You know what I'm saying?
But like you said, here's another thing too, and I think it hurts the tight ends nowadays a lot. Where when you're at the point of attack too, now the defense knows you can't bring in extra defenders now if you're a good blocking tight end. And so I think I was able to exploit a lot of defenses because now I'm gonna beat your linebacker. I mean, you're a big run stopping linebacker. We have the option to throw the ball. So these young tight ends, I'm like, dude, block. At least make it look like it's good because that's only gonna help you get open down the field.
That's what I'm saying. They don't understand it.
Who
They
you
don't
think,
understand
who
the
you think
concept.
got that type of what tight end?
Oh, there's George Kittle right
Kittle,
now.
huh?
Bro,
Yeah.
Tim, he's my favorite
George
one. That kid in Arizona can play too. Trey
Yeah,
McBride.
right. He's not afraid to block.
No, he's not afraid. I call it a willing blocker. He's willing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's got to get a little bit better at it. But
Yeah,
that
he
kid
gonna-
can
yeah,
run
Mike-
routes.
That's one thing Mike gonna do.
What?
You gonna make sure you let it be known. You don't think it's good, but he.
I didn't say he won't
You heard
good.
what he
I
said.
just
I think he's willing, meaning basically what
No.
you're saying is he'll go in there. Now.
Tony
He ain't gonna
underst-
do.
No,
but
Tony
he'll do
understand
it.
what I'm saying. The difference between Y and F. The difference between every down F and an every down Y.
Right, don't live.
You know what I'm saying? He an every down F. He's a guy that's willing to block, but he really a guy that's gonna route you up
Gonna
and
get
catch the
that ball.
football. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Beast Mode. I hear you've been in the lab cooking up something good. I hear you've been staying fresh.
Man, I'm always staying fresh. I'm beast mode, boy.
I hear you got that new Dove Men Plus Care Beast Mode line dropping at Target.
You ever wonder what I smell like? This it right here, boy. Determination, grit, baby.
It's like what happens when you run through someone's face over and over and over and over and over and over. It's care that cracks knuckles.
That's right, my boy. Care that ice needs for fun, because real care ain't soft. It goes beast to the bone. Beast mode. Smell it yourself. Beast to the bone and you just got are now available only at Target. You know I'm gonna get got, but I'm gonna get my Dove Men Plus Care Beast Mode more than I get got, though.
We're going to be fresh as we watch some football. The deodorant is aluminum-free and 72-hour freshness. The scent of Beast Mode. Y'all better smell it before it's gone. Stay fresh like I got Beast Mode.
And don't forget the Beast Mode body wash. How else do you think my skin feels so smooth, silky smooth, and healthy? Like you said, big dog, we're going to stay fresh this whole football season. Beast Mode drop only at Target. Dove Men Plus Care Beast Mode.
What if you could consistently find whatever it is you're looking for right away? We're talking everything from parking spots to holiday gifts to deodorant with Beast Mode's face on it, jackets or jeans that fit perfectly. Imagine how much time you'd save, money.
Dog, what you saying about me, dog?
While you may never instantly find these things, if you're hiring, you can find qualified candidates right away, time and time again with ZipRecruiter. And today, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/getgot. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology works to find top talent faster than Beast Mode's running to the end zone to score that touchdown.
With ZipRecruiter's advanced resume database, you can unlock top candidates' contact info instantly. Want to know right away how many qualified candidates are in your area? Look no further than ZipRecruiter.
4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/getgot.
And again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/getgot.
ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Jaxon is ChatGPT for sports.
Tap into over 10 years of historical data for smart decisions.
Get instant prop suggestions and fantasy help specific to your needs. Let's get those PrizePicks picks popping. What player has gone over his rushing prop the most this season? So done and click. That's a great question that requires digging into the season-long prop data. Oh, wow. J.K. Dobbins. This is sick, money.
I'll always be saying I wish we knew more about Jaxon sooner, though.
Everyone gets a free 1-week trial. Subscriptions start at just $10, but use code GETGOT for 25% off. Head on over to www.pinesports.com/getgot to try Jaxon for free. Tight ends devalued today.
Oh. Today.
Period.
All through history. Devalued in the sense of I think you cannot have, it's hard to have a complete offense. And just look around the league, the teams that win the Super Bowls, they got guys like Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, Dalton Kincaid. Yep. Like the best offenses in the league always have a really good tight end, even back in the day. Shannon Sharp winning Super Bowls. But as far as getting paid, it's ridiculous. And maybe the whole NFL, I've talked about this before. The reason tight ends are undervalued, what they bring, you can catch. I remember this happened to me. My 5th year in the league, I was first team All-Pro 2 years in a row. My contract's up. And I go to negotiate. And they say, okay, we're going to make you the highest paid tight end in the league. And I'm like, well, yeah, of course. I'm not worried about that. Yeah. Okay, but I want to make at least what the receivers are making because I'm putting up the same numbers. This is what Jimmy Graham did. Yes, where he wanted to be called a receiver because just because you're called a tight end, it doesn't matter what numbers you put up. He had 16 touchdowns, 1,200 yards.
Yeah, but you're the number one threat on that offense. So number one threat, like the number one receiving threat. They don't look at it that way.
You lose out on so much money, and it adds up. And I know a lot of people out there are like, "Shut up! You're making millions of dollars." And you're right, we're making a lot of. It's a lot of money, but it's a deal every time for a tight end. That's what I would say, and it's still undervalued. And I wish they would do something about it because it makes no sense.
Yeah. Welcome to our world, the running backs world.
Running back world. Same thing.
We had the same kind of. We had the same beef. Like,
Makes no sense. Saquon Barkley, you're not winning that Super Bowl without him. And
No.
now he make $12 million?
Well, no, they gave him 20. He up to 20.
Okay, up to 20.
Yeah, they adjusted his contract.
But going into the year,
he was 12.
Gave him 12.
Yeah, it was at 12.
Like that's so. I know it's a lot of money, but that is underpaid by far.
Yeah.
I know this might be off track a little bit, but just because you said he went into the season at $12 million on that Super Bowl year last year, just because you say that Joe Shane should be fired from the Giants. You let Saquon walk out of there, man.
Yeah.
On TV too, but that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother
On
topic.
TV.
Yeah, he did. It was on Hard
publicized
Knocks.
the call.
It was on Hard Knocks. Tony, actually, I think I remember talking to you at a Pro Bowl, and you were telling me about an assistant, Denise. You was telling me you was giving me some advice about an assistant to use, but you was also talking about health, and I think at that time you might have been a vegan or vegetarian or something. But dude, you never really got hurt. You played every game.
Yeah.
Damn near. Like you always came to work.
Yeah.
And in the trenches.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like
And in the trenches.
that ain't easy. And he played damn near 20 years. Like, how'd you do it?
Still ain't aged now. You still look like Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
You still ain't aged.
Keep saying that. How'd you
That's
do
because
it?
I got a face line. I'm gonna drop it right now.
Yeah, you got it?
Caldera face. I should give you guys something. You guys want to look young?
What's that?
Yeah.
It's called Caldera. There's lotions and stuff for.
Koreans made it.
Who?
The Koreans be making face products.
This is from
Cuz.
Looking
Get off
young.
Temu, cuz. All right? Get off Temu. You got too much money to be on Temu, cuz.
Temu got it.
You know what?
I ain't trying to hold you. But yeah, that ain't aged at all.
I
bro.
know, but you really haven't, though, bro. You look like you're going to be Benjamin Button. You're going backwards, bro. Like, how'd you do it from a health standpoint in the National Football League? Damn. And how do you stay so well now?
I think I was real conscious of taking care of my body. I got into that during I don't know, right around year 7, 8, because I knew the end was coming. I always thought I was going to play 10 years and be done. And so when I started getting close to that, I was like, okay, well, I got to take care of my body because I'm starting to feel a little bit down. And so I talked to our team nutritionist, and I became a vegan for a while.
Yeah.
Which was no fun. I don't recommend that.
Me neither. It's not fun.
Yeah,
I tried it.
And you don't need it. I think there's back then there was a lot of signs saying you should be vegan. And I'm like, screw that now. You can have meat. And then I wrote a book with the dietitian called The All Pro Diet. And it was always important to me because I wanted to stay and play. But a lot of it is luck too. Like I was playing against Seattle one time. This is probably just before you guys got there, year 5. The last game of the season. I went up for a Hail Mary before halftime just to try and get in the end zone, and came down and somebody landed on my knee and tore my MCL, and I was out for 3 months. If that would have happened the first game of the season, I missed probably go on IR. I don't even play that year. So it was a severe grade 3 tear. And so you just get lucky. But I think basketball is another good thing that helps me get out of the way. I was very conscious of how to know when to go and when not to go. Like I'm not big on, you can't go beast mode every time. Maybe you could, but I think eventually you're going to get hurt if you do it every time. You got to know, okay, if you're the first down's there, you got to go get it. But if it's, you got to go down sometime. You got to know how to play the game.
Now, we got a lot of young people that listen to our pod, man. What would you say? Because I can't imagine you going into the weight room trying to lift 500-600 pounds and just, trying to throw up all this weight over and over and over and over. Yet, again, you just talked about blocking in the run game. You just talked about blocking that big defensive end that called you out your rookie year. Do you need the weights like that? Like, how do you still develop strength without doing it kind of the old way, like, putting on some boots and just going in there and lifting as much iron as you possibly can?
I lifted.
That's beast mode.
I was a big weight room guy. All the way until year 17. Like I was in there every day. You're supposed to lift like 3 times a week. You get your little card and all that.
Yep.
So I'd get my card, but I used to go in by myself in the morning, and then after practice come back in and get some more lifts. That was a big deal for me.
I wish I was bro. Like when I first got in the league, dog, I used to be hiding from the strength conditioning coaches after practice, but I used to be so tired. I was like, how they trying to get me to work out after what we just did yesterday?
Yeah.
Now, again, I was a young guy. I didn't realize it. I think it was like after like year 3 or 4, you start to say, oh, the workout helps you get through the week.
Yeah. Helps you get through
It takes the sting off.
Real important. And lifting the next day after the
That's
game.
what it is,
like getting
man.
a
That
real
Monday
good hard
lift.
lift. And you don't want to do it. Especially if you went out too after the game.
Yeah.
And you get in there.
I probably would have caught you. Had to get out part, but I don't know if I went in. I took different type of methods. Like I was big on like swimming, you know what I mean, bike ride, because I don't like running. But I would swim, get in the pool. I would we had a little stretch of little coastal scenic route, and I would just ride my bike for miles. And that was how I would bounce back. But as far as lifting and all that, thinking about it right now make my head hurt.
Yeah, I hate lifting. I hate it. I said I was a weight room guy, but I did not like it. I lift weights, and I wish there was another way. But what are you gonna do?
Nah, you still
but you
still
touched
gotta
on
move it.
that. I was hollering at my people about maybe yesterday, and it was like we was talking about how individuals, you say playing multi sports, and when I'm thinking about it, like, damn, you know what? Like when I was growing up, because you talk about like the reps that you got, I'm like, I played so much basketball, football, strikeout, dodgeball, tag, running from. You see, we used to do something where we would stand in front of our apartment building and we would see the police come by, and we would just run, and they would get out and they would chase us, and I'm thinking about like, what the we doing? But then when I think about it in terms of the game, like my awareness and being able to maneuver and get out of certain situations, and it's like, why would you think to do something like that? And you think about all the obstacles that you have when you running from the police, and it's like the world is a playground at that point in time. But I bring it back to like all of those reps that I really put in, and to train your body. You out there playing football in the middle of the street, trying to catch the ball and dodge the car. Like, you don't put that into account. Only when you go to a practice or, a workout is like, yeah, I put the work in. But all those reps and all that work that I put in outside of just my sport, I'm like, that really add up, and you can really take into account to put into how you can probably get to being a two-sport athlete and how they can play off of each other. And now we seeing like, I don't know if I paid attention to it before, if it was but you seeing injuries right now is just like either season ending or career ending injuries like happening damn near every quarter.
Yeah.
It's just like popping up out of nowhere. Like,
you remember back when we played though, a lot of people say that the whole health thing, and I was really healthy. But if you watch me, I spatted every time.
Yeah.
I never took the deal with, I didn't start that way, but after year 4 or 5, I sprained my ankle a couple times and hurt it. And I was like, I got to spat. But you lose out on money from your endorsements. You don't get the Nike deal, or Reebok, or whatever the hell it is.
Covering that logo up.
Yeah, because you cover it up. But I was like, I don't care.
I need it.
Like, I need it. And I stayed healthy. Never had a problem. Like, I wore all the pads. I look at these guys. They got these little cleats now.
Bro.
I'm like,
they don't have to put it over their knees anymore.
No.
Bro, in college, I'm seeing, bro, their pants are like this, bro.
It'll make your ass sit on that sideline until you got right before you can come back in there.
Yeah. Basketball's the same way. I mean, guys are tearing Achilles, and they got these little tops, little shoes like that. They're playing in these. Yeah. I'm like, how do you play in that?
So, all right. And Beast Mode brought it up to like two-sport athlete, giving you different, skill sets in both. You knew at some point you'd have to make a decision though, right? Or did you think,
you gonna do both?
I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna go to the pro in both.
I tried to do both. I did.
But they overlap, Tony.
Pro, well, I thought I honestly made a go at it. So that same year that my contract was up, they didn't want to pay me. And so I went there and I said, all right, well, if you guys don't want to pay me, then I'm gonna go try and play in the NBA.
Man, you did the Bo Jackson.
I did.
Man, get the hell out of here, bro.
So I went and tried out for the summer league team of the Miami Heat and made the team.
Right. I
played for and I made it. It was like 22 guys there, 23 guys, and they kept 12 of us. Made the team. Played with Pat Riley was the head coach for a while, and then Stan Van Gundy.
Yeah.
Eric Spoelstra was one of the assistant coaches at the time, and so my first game I had 11 rebounds. I was 1 for 7 though.
You was 1 for 7.
I was 1 for 7. I'm gonna shoot it, Marshawn.
I get them rebounds
like Dennis Rodman, hella rebounds.
Hey, look, early in Dennis Rodman's career though, he was a scorer with Detroit though.
Yeah, he could play.
People forget that he was a scorer with Detroit.
I forgot, but I know that. I know that go get boards for sure.
Well, that's what I said. I said I can go play defense, get rebounds.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And like we said too, I'll probably make the same amount of money playing
for real,
just coming off the bench and make the same amount of money I would playing tight end for what they wanted to pay me. But I mean, I did it because I wanted to see if I could do it, and I truly thought I could do it. But then, anyway, I hurt my ankle in one of the games. And the next game, Stan Van Gundy, I was playing a little bit, hurt my ankle. I think I had like 5 rebounds. I'm off to it. I'm going to get another 10 rebound game. Hurt my ankle. I go to the bench, and then I'm like, okay, I can go back in. And I'm looking at the coach. And I've talked to Coach Van Gundy since then. And he won't put me back in. And I'm like, okay, well, we go back to practice the next day. Next day, we play another game. We actually fly out to the Pyramid here in Long Beach in LA. And we're playing against, I don't know, the Warriors. And they won't put me in again. And after the game, I go up to Stan, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm playing, I'm getting your rebounds, I'm playing, getting my guy, nobody's scoring on me.
They didn't got the call.
You got a call.
Yeah. You better sit him. Yeah. We got a contract waiting on him. Yeah. No.
And I signed my deal not too much longer.
I got a contract waiting.
They paid me more money. They paid me more money.
Damn. He out here running around playing some damn basketball.
Yeah. Yeah, and they put in my contract. I could never play.
Oh, they put it in there.
Yeah, no more pro. You can't play any organized pro league other than football. So.
Ooh. Man, Tony, bro, that's some amazing.
Yeah, that's some
right there, bro.
For real, huh?
That is, bro. Like, that's too, like, in another professional sport.
Yeah, I played all the pro leagues. I played every year here. In Carson, they had this thing called the Real Run. Yeah. Or I played up at the Long Beach Pyramid. Played against Magic Johnson.
Go ahead. You
gave him 29. Gave his team 29.
He gave you 29?
I gave them 29. Me and Baron Davis were on the same team. Baron got 31, and I was in that pick and roll with Baron. I had 29.
You was in a good ass era because you talking J Kid, and then Beast Mode, like, and you just. And now you talking Magic Johnson and BD, like
Magic had a summer league team that he played with, but all of the guys like Bo Outlaw, Antoine Walker, all these guys would come. All those guys from that era would Paul Pierce. We'd all play up at the Real Run here during the summer. That was my off-season workout program. Literally, I didn't touch a football. I hardly ever caught a football unless we went to OTAs. But that was it. I was all basketball during the offseason.
See, honestly, I didn't learn how to like manage my off season as far as getting away from football till I met him for real. Because he was the first one that was like, bruh, I got to get away from this, man, to love it again. Yeah. Right? And again, I played fullback. He was a runner. So again, he taking a bunch of hits. He don't want to see a football after the season. But what it did was, number one, it got me into other stuff. You know, I started doing jiu-jitsu, started competing in other stuff or whatever. And I don't know, it broadened my skill set. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And it provided other ways to do conditioning and stuff like that. Absolutely. So definitely, man, playing in the pro leagues, bro, I never would have thought you'd be out here doing that, man. That's top tight end in the NFL, he in here playing in the NBA summer leagues.
Every day. Oh, going
tough. Yeah. Going tough at it.
Get 29.
Who was your
they make regular numbers.
Who was your because you played a long time, man. I know you came across a lot of teammates, bro. This is gonna be hard. But who was your favorite
teammate?
Yeah.
I mean,
Matt Ryan.
Motherfucker threw me all them damn
80 balls.
Yeah. There's so many because obviously 17 years. In Atlanta, it was definitely Matt. Matt was a good friend of mine. We went out and he liked to have a good time.
Good.
And it was a genuine friendship. It wasn't just because he's my quarterback. It was like, I like Mike. Okay.
I think it was genuine. I mean, we don't talk as much anymore. But I love Matt. When I see him, Roddy White.
Yeah,
Roddy,
a good dude.
Roddy was a good dude.
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
Roddy. I trained with Roddy.
You keep going back. Then there's guys you probably Jason Dunn, big blocking tight end. Still talk to him. Sean Barber a little bit. Yeah. Billy Baber, another tight end. I was real close with Tony Richardson. Tony,
fullback. T. Rich. Yeah,
really. Actually, he married me and my wife. Well, we did the commitment.
Yeah, the commitment thing. He presided over that.
Yeah, he presided over that.
Oh man, that's dope.
I don't talk to him that much anymore. But
he be doing the PA thing.
Great teammates though.
Yeah,
I mean, you guys. Sherm talks about the group you guys had. You guys were there, and it sounds like it was the real deal.
Well,
it makes you a better team.
To me, it was because Pete had a way of like, I don't know, man. It was a bunch of us that felt like teams we came from didn't want us, or the guys that were already on the Seahawks, like me, Bane, and Red, they felt like the previous coaching staffs didn't want them. So it was this attitude like, man, everybody. And Pete was like, yeah, everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Like he was encouraging it.
Really?
You know what I mean? And I always tell people like, this is kind of our team in a nutshell. The night before the Super Bowl, before we went out to the Super Bowl, the week before, we had a team meeting and Pete was like, yo, Hayes gonna be in the barn, game plan gonna be in or whatever. And I'm expecting him to say, now when we touch down, the rest of the world shuts off. It's time to go win this Super Bowl, whatever. He was like, look, man.
I was in them streets.
He said, look.
I had to run back.
He said, look.
I'm running through the tunnel. What's that tunnel called?
He said, look, I don't know if we're ever going to make another Super Bowl. Enjoy everything, guys. Really? Enjoy it all. He said, just make curfew. But look, bro, you got something that you can go to that ain't going to get in that's not going to stop your preparation.
I was at all of it. Yep.
And bro, it completely changed. Like, it wasn't a spectacle anymore. It turned it into, we finna whip their ass, bro.
But on the flip side of that, though, I would say it takes true pros. Like, you got to have guys like you that won't take advantage of that will do the right thing.
Nah, because the thing is, look, now you doing all that laughing.
I'm messing with him. He's serious. He's serious about that.
Well, here's
I don't we care. Gonna get the curfew.
I always said this about teammates, and this is maybe why I would never be that good of a coach, is because I would want to like, you guys are men, I'm going to treat you like men. Don't be late to curfew. And if you are late to curfew and you play like the next day, then I'm going to get upset.
Yeah.
But even then, if you did, I don't know if you did, if you ever broke curfew.
He never had curfew.
No.
Okay.
I never had
it. He never had it. So he never had it to break.
Probably because they trusted you. Like, when you show up, I don't care if you want to go out in the streets and you want to go chase.
Private security guard with him all the time.
Now you
just get to the game.
Yeah, man. Just get to the game for sure.
Just get to the game and play.
For sure.
Get to the game, show up and play and perform like I know you can perform. Then I don't care. I don't care at all.
Yeah.
I'm with you,
man. That, but man, them times, and I'm pretty sure you had the opportunity to go ahead and reminisce with Sharon, but like we've had some going on. Like, we had maybe at the time when I had got drafted there, like it ain't nothing that we had a lot of guys in trouble on that team.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about like real trouble, like not like curfew missing trouble, and somehow, some way it all worked.
Yeah.
It worked. Judgment was out the window. That wasn't nothing that we did. And then because we all kind of felt like, this type thing, we all held each other to a different kind of standard and accountability, which is why he had no problem right now making every time he opened his mouth to reiterate like, oh yeah, you was late today and all that. Like,
yeah.
We're going to hold each other accountable for sure.
And that's the mature locker room that you guys had and why you guys were so good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's hard, actually. I played on teams where there's no accountability. There's no, When I was in Kansas City, we never won, and guys are out of control at times.
But the truth is, y'all did that to.
Huh?
I said y'all did that to us. After we came out there and y'all beat us and sent us home, from that point on.
Yeah,
but that was in Atlanta, which is a different story.
Everything clicked like.
After that game, I think we went on a run. After y'all beat us after that, because again, we went to Super Bowl the next year. Then they went to Super Bowl again after that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We went on a run, man.
I was a free agent. I should have signed with you guys.
Should have, bro.
You know Pete would have loved that.
All
that would have gave his ass a headline.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He would have ate that up. I'm pretty. He probably pursued it.
We were talking before you got here about do teams or do players, whether it's college or pro, do they play to win championships anymore? You know what I'm saying? The landscape has definitely changed from even when we were playing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Especially in college and stuff now. I was telling Tony, I only really think there's maybe 10 NFL teams that are really trying to compete to win a championship every single year. To me, everybody else is just trying to get close. Get close enough to keep everybody paying for those seats, to keep spending their money on them jerseys, to keep believing whatever narrative that comes out of the organization. Tony responded. He was like, yeah, going on in Philly. Philly right now at the time of this taping is 4-0. But they got a wide receiver in A.J. Brown who like, oh, no, bro. But, I mean, damn, can I get the ball a little bit more? Tony, just kind of your thoughts on the main receiving threat or the main guy being a part of the success or not. Like, does A.J. Brown got a point?
Yeah, well, I've been on teams where you win and you're not involved, and I think when you're that guy, like he is, like you're that dog, and you guys believe A.J. Brown is one of the best receivers in the league, right?
I do.
Okay, so when his production is down, I don't care if you're winning or losing. I'm like, you got to get him involved. You got to keep him engaged because he can help you win. And I've gone through it. You can't. Some people would call me selfish at times. So I want to play. I want to be a part of the game. I want to throw me the damn ball.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think in the long term, that's going to hurt them if they don't get him involved. And you saw it in the playoffs last year. The reason they won a Super Bowl is because of him. And they started going to him at the end. And it's like, what are we waiting for? Are we covering up for somebody? I know we got Saquon, but it's hard too because they have so many.
It is hard, but I mean, it is hard, but
you're 4-0.
It's enough balls to go around for sure.
But you're 4-0 though.
And I mean, so then what are you doing the week during the game plan? Because you ain't hauled off and socked out of nobody. So during the week, I'm saying, there's got to be something during the week to get him to Sunday to like, oh, okay, yeah, this is gonna be it, and then it kind of like, well, hold on, it's the same that happened last week. That kind of be brewing, but you think during the week, all this preparation, there's not no balls called for this? Yeah. There's got to be some balls called for this. There's got to be. Otherwise, probably.
Well, I think when you look around, I look at
get up out of here.
The Chiefs. The Chiefs are the best example to me. Like where you got a guy like Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, where the stars always seem to like. Travis was always, even now to this day. Travis obviously is getting older. This is probably going to be his last year. Maybe he'll get playing.
But there's a box on Andy Reid's play sheet that says Travis.
Get him the ball.
At any time, these 10 plays or whatever,
yes,
they get him the football.
And you're going to hurt the team if you continue not to throw AJ Brown the ball or a player, insert player, great player, then he's going to become disinterested. He's going to cause problems. And I believe I'm all for it too because he's a.
Well, that sounded like some Amazon death talk right here.
I'm all for it.
I'm all for it because he's a baller. Like throw him the ball. I am not. Especially a guy of his caliber. We were talking about it too. Like everybody eats.
Yeah.
Josh Allen likes that.
Said that. Yep.
I don't know. No, not everybody. Everybody's entitled to eat.
Yeah.
But there are guys out there like I said this on the show. Like they need first first and seconds and thirds, they get to keep going back, keep filling up my plate.
But we did see A.J. Brown a few weeks ago when they needed him in the second half. They threw him 9 passes. He got him. He got over 100 yards.
Yeah, and they needed it.
Yeah, and they needed it.
Yeah.
What's wrong with, we got the better roster, we just gonna beat your ass, and if we don't have to pull the Ferrari out, we ain't got. He already made 28,000.
Play game like now. I see what you doing. You
get what I'm
talking for
saying?
some controversy.
No, I'm not. I'm asking him a question.
You pull that Ferrari out because it looked good. That's why you pull that out. I want to go sliding this. Hell yeah! If this is my Ferrari, you bring that out because you know what that's gonna do. That's gonna bring the house.
You right.
You brought this.
You right.
You don't play the game not to get the house.
But
my cousin sat right there and told you.
You right.
The best players in high school get the house. That's the Ferrari. That's why you bring.
You are absolutely right. But the goal is to win.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you.
Right.
And I would ask you. You won the Super Bowl. In the Super Bowl game, how many yards did you have?
We ain't had that much. You had 100 in the Super Bowl?
When you won the Super Bowl.
When we won it.
Now.
Oh no, when we won.
When we won it, we didn't have.
I had like 12 yards.
Yeah, we had.
And a tug.
We didn't do nothing.
No, we had a tug. We had the first one.
Yeah, he stepped over.
Okay, maybe in that situation is.
I was good, basically.
Yeah, you were good. But in the Super Bowl, you're like, because I guess in the Super Bowl, I could care less.
Yeah,
you throw me the ball one time, 0 times. I want to win the. We're here.
Yeah.
Let's win the game. But throughout the regular season, would you rather be a part of a team and win, and then have and you don't have that second contract? Or your contract's up that year. There's certain things like with AJ, he's like, I'm a guy. When I go home, I view myself as the guy, one of the best receivers in the league, and I can't end the game with 9 yards or whatever, or 27 yards. Because first of all, that hurts my legacy and it hurts my pocketbook. And we talked about this. People talk about winning, and I think the only people that really believe that is quarterbacks, because they're going to get paid no matter what. They're the ones who can afford to say that.
Right.
But if I'm someone who's playing for the New England, the Buffalo Bills, if I'm Dalton Kincaid, the tight end, and I'm like, I could easily catch 5 to 7 balls a game, have around 70 to 100 yards a game and a touchdown. And so when I go re-sign my deal, I'm going to sign for a lot of money and also legacy. By the time I'm done playing this game, I'm going to put up some great numbers and have a chance at the Hall of Fame or whatever it is. Or we're just gonna go win games and I'll catch 2 or 3 balls, but we win. It's like there's the rub. And what type of person are you?
Because you gotta think though,
what do you want?
Well, he talking to a role. See, I played fullback and special teams.
I think
so for me, I'm like, bro, we're trying to win a championship.
I know you're trying to win.
Now don't get me wrong.
I think it's conditional.
Now don't get me wrong.
At this time, AJ Brown already got a Super Bowl. So
he got one, and I get
the
the legacy piece too.
Yeah.
I understand that, bro. But do we handle football situations, or do we handle games to cater to a man's legacy? Or do we win the game?
You're right.
In certain conditions, they do.
In certain conditions. But but to his earlier point,
certain situations,
why can't both be true? Why can't I use my main guy to win the game?
Tom Brady, Gronkowski, Julian Edelman.
Yeah, like why can't I use my main guy to win the game?
Yes. I mean, that's my only thing is like, look, that's why I'm saying, no, not everybody eats. Like you get in where you fit in, and if you need to make a play, please make a play and be ready.
We were playing, I think it was Green Bay. It might have been somebody else. We were down by a few touchdowns at halftime. And I remember Tom Cable coming in at halftime and was like, all right, offense. I know we're down by some touchdowns, but we're going to go 22 personnel and 21 personnel, and nobody's getting the ball but 24.
Yes.
Okay? We end up winning by touchdown.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But it was that statement like, nah, bro, we about to kick in an overdrive. Beast Mode, lace your cleats up. It's time to go.
Yes.
And we used our best player to win the game.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying? And we leaned into it. Yeah.
And so my comment on that is always when the game's on the line or you need a play, you don't think plays. You think players.
Jimmy's and Joe's.
Okay, and I know I'm opening up the Super Bowl. Yeah. What the hell are you throwing the ball for anyway?
Bruh.
Like run the ball and let's go home and win.
Yeah,
why is that even on the table?
I have no idea.
That's my point with all this stuff.
So man, y'all analysts. So yeah, analyze that and then let me know what's up. What the fuck was going on?
Because they were thinking plays. They were thinking plays instead of players.
They overthought the situation.
Yes,
I know what happened.
I don't know the reason why, but I think they were thinking plays. They were like, "Oh, this is the perfect play for this defense." Like, I don't give a damn.
The situation,
give it to your dog.
The situation had come up 3 other times over the past year and a half. Similar situations. Lesser quarterback scored. They were just trying to leave as least amount of time as possible for the guy that they considered to be the best one out of all of the guys who came back and scored on us. Same number 1 defense, same whatever. He was the best one out of all of them. That was the thinking. Now, that was the thinking. I don't mean it was right, but that was the thinking.
So now I know you got some insider scoop type. Because now you talking about that you know what I mean? You didn't say
I've had some conversations.
I've
had some conversations with some people.
Time and the great.
Well, because I've talked to them, man. Because my whole thing is, bruh, this was some. Tony, I believe if they win that second, if they win Super Bowl 49, they win Super Bowl 50 and maybe get to 51.
Okay.
I think they had 2 more championships somewhere in there. But after that game, and I can't speak to the locker room because I wasn't in there and what happened immediately after the game when the coach was actually talking to the team.
So you remember how you were saying...
I believe he lost the team after that.
No, you remember how you were saying, you know, Pete was like, the team was like, yeah, that, everybody in. So them was the same people that have that attitude, that everybody. And then you come in that locker room and they feel like, oh, you strip me of this? Well, I told you it's everybody in. You somebody, so it's you too.
Yeah.
So it kind of fall underneath that type of situation there. Yeah, that was
well,
yeah, it's a tough one, bro.
Getting back to I think it changes too in your career. At the beginning of my career, the first 9 years, you're worried about your legacy and you want to contribute. And then when you start seeing that window close, at least for me, that's when you're like, I got to win.
You start chasing
and I don't care.
Stuff. Yeah.
I just chasing. I got to win. And that's why I asked to get traded out of it and went to Atlanta because I knew we weren't going to win.
So you asked to get up out of Kansas City?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, yeah. We didn't, I think we'd won 2 games, year 12.
Was it that you like, I'm at a place that is not committed to winning or is not committed to me? Or
you just don't have it. Yeah, you don't have the quarterback. You don't. So my thing was, I need to go to a place where there's going to be a guy at the quarterback position who could take us there. And I remember they were going to trade me to Buffalo, and I was like,
who they have at the time? Who they have at the time?
I don't know who they had.
What year was it?
It might have been Brian Fitzpatrick, who's my guy.
Yeah.
It might have been
Fitz.
It was 2009. 2009.
Oh yeah, because then I was there.
Were you there?
Me, Fred.
Okay.
I don't want to say T.O. Yep. Because Fitz was.
Was it Fitz?
Yeah, it was Fitz. It might have been Fitz.
J.P. Lossman. J.P. Lossman, Fitz, and
Lossman was in 07 or.
Yeah. And Trent
Wait,
Edwards.
you were there? I forgot you were there.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember, but it was in the room, like they were, and then I said no, and then of course, everybody in Buffalo hates me. I was there a couple weeks ago, and they're still mad at me for not going. I'm like, I'm not going there to go lose again.
Yeah.
And I don't think you guys won. And so I went to Atlanta, obviously, because Matt was there and Roddy, and they had a good team.
It was Atlanta.
And that's where, like a lot of Kansas City fans, because they asked me a question one time. Atlanta did. They said, "What do you are grateful about being an Atlanta Falcon?" I said, "Well, Atlanta made my career and the Kansas City fans hated that.
Really?
And they might hate me for bringing it up again, but I still kind of stand by that. And the reason why, listen to me here. The reason why is because you play so long. I'm 33 years old at the time, and I know my window is only this much shorter. And you just want a chance to win.
Yeah.
And even now, I'll never have it. I'll never win a Super Bowl, obviously. I never even played in one. But the closest I ever got was in it. I know you guys don't like it, but we beat you guys to go to the NFC Championship game. And that makes all the difference in the world because of my career. I had done everything. And just to be able to, I'm just glad I'm so grateful that I can say I played in the NFC Championship game, let alone a Super Bowl. And if I would have stayed in Kansas City, that would have never happened. We had Matt Castle, and I don't even know the head coach they brought in. But it would have been tough. And so a lot of the fans out there, they don't understand that. And I think the way they can understand that is if the feeling that they have right now in Kansas City. I was just there a week ago to do some promotional stuff. And how happy the fans are.
Yeah, they get extra games every year.
This is living right now. Yeah. They're in the middle of a dynasty. They're probably going to go win another one this year,
They're
maybe.
probably not even mad at you no more.
Well, they probably forgot about it. We don't hate you anymore. But I want that feeling. I wanted that feeling that they have walking around, being so proud of your team and all that stuff. I mean, that's why I have a hard time going to Kansas City now sometimes. Yeah. I mean, I get off that plane and I'm like, we were losers there. We didn't win at all. And that's what you play the game for. You do want to win. And when you can't get that done, see, you guys you'll never know how that feels.
Yeah,
I was on some sorry teams, bro.
But see, though, the difference is the fan base in Buffalo, like, I don't know, like, I swear to you, like, when I go to Buffalo or, you know what I mean, Buffalo fans, like, we had you on our team, like, when they talking to me, I think they feel like they won a Super Bowl with us.
They do.
While I was in
because you was their draft pick.
The same way that the Buffalo Bills fans, like the Oakland Seahawks, feel that way too.
Yeah, but all the Kansas City feels the same way.
They feel like you didn't win no Super Bowl. We won one, like Raider fans and Buffalo fans.
Yeah, because they had you, because they loved you so much. And I think you were beloved. And I feel like I was the same way in Kansas City. I love those fans. Love them.
Yeah.
But I never got a chance to deliver to them that feeling. And it bothers me sometimes. So it gets kind of, I don't even know how we got on this subject.
No, but it's awesome.
But yeah,
it's awesome.
It bothers me that I was never able to do that.
Well, it's awesome you got that perspective, Tony. A lot of guys don't have that perspective, bro. A lot of guys just take their time in the league, take their time with these cities, take their time with these fans who the fans make us. You know what I'm saying? And they just run with the money and just do their thing. But you actually have compassion for the people, love the city, all of those things, man. So it's pretty cool that you had that perspective.
Man, I know I'm gonna get got.
This Get Got segment is presented by Dove Men Plus Care. Beast mode on the front. There you go. This is the Get Got part. A few years ago, me and Beast Mode, we had an interview where he famously said, "Look, everybody gonna get got, but I'm gonna get mine more times than I can got." Right? That's why hence the Get Got pod. So we ask every guest, is there a time on the football field or in your life, not nothing too crazy, but like, is there a time where you got? You know what I'm saying? And obviously you overcame it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of the boring story. A lot of people know it. Like my second year in the league, led the NFL in drop passes. Something like that, he made.
Ooh. I mean, that's it. I wasn't expecting you to say that.
I was not expecting.
But like, did you take a big hit? Did you?
No, I want to know more about this drop pass.
Is there a reason why you were dropping them that year? Was it something in your mind? Like,
yeah. I looking back at it, first of all, it's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Really?
Because, I got and I got benched twice. I got booed by the home crowd
for dropping.
It was ongoing. That? It was ongoing throughout the season.
Oh,
and written up in the paper, they called me a bust. I got an F at the end of the season. They graded all the positions. I was the only person on the team who got an F. The tight ends got an F, and I was the big part of that. And I don't know. I look at I was talking to Marvin Harrison Jr. Who was, at least at the time of this taping, was struggling catching the ball.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know exactly what you're going through. And I know it ain't because you're not trying hard enough or you're not putting in the time and the work. I was doing all that. It was, I think I was trying too hard. I wasn't relaxed out there. It meant, I think you guys know that balance of, it has to mean a lot, but you gotta play loose. You gotta be relaxed and say, whatever happens out there. I'm gonna go out there and do my thing. And I didn't have that mentality yet. And that's what I had to develop. And so that kind of chiseled me, because that's the hardest it's ever been for me in my career, going home at night.
Yeah.
Especially, you can imagine how frustrating it is when you're putting in the work.
Yeah.
And it's still not working. You're still dropping, and you don't understand why. I'm like, I have good hands. Yeah. And obviously I do. I have great hands, but I'm dropping everything. And so that kind of like pressed me, grinded me, calloused me. And after that, I came back out and I'm like, that crowd is never going to boo me again. My teammates will never look at me. You know, teammates look at you. They support you.
They do.
They support you, but as soon as you turn around, they're like, catch the damn
bro.
ball.
Now, it wasn't no waiting. It was instantly you coming off the sideline. Your ass can't catch, boy. What the wrong with you?
Especially defensive players, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Man. God damn, man. We got to go back out here now. You know what I'm saying?
Catch. We'll be the first ones on your head.
Yeah. But that was embarrassing.
I couldn't
That was the worst time of my career by far. But also the best thing that ever happened to me because after that I went into killer mode after that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, okay.
I got you, man.
Luckies.
Tony Gonzalez, thank you for coming by the show, big dog.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was dope,
Thank you,
man.
family. Thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
This has been a Playmaker production.